Hello, my gorgeous beings of light. Welcome back to another reading. I probably shouldn't even be filming because if you can't hear, my voice sounds kind of, you know what I mean? I don't know. I thought I was grown. I was recording videos, which is new for me and my voice, and I don't really speak that much in everyday life. And then I was singing karaoke for the past few weekends. So I thought I was grown, and my voice was gone by last weekend. She was gone all week. But it's Friday. She's back. I can sing again, which is perfect. I need that for my jam session, you know, when I'm getting ready to go out into the world. I need that. So while I wasn't able to sing so much, I still was singing though, but it wasn't sounding good, you know what I mean, or as it usually does, which is not, I'm not used to all that. But I was doing more listening than singing, and yesterday I got a download during a song. It's called Oblivion by Labyrinth featuring Sia, and the main lyrics I just keep hearing in my head is, I want to be in oblivion. So that got me thinking, who would want to, the reading that came to my mind is, who wants to dance into oblivion with you? So that would probably be the title of the video, who wants to dance into oblivion with you? So I thought it would be a cool little concept. Once again, I've been getting a lot of love songs, and not love, painful, longing kind of love that I was getting a while back, that made me want to do my Who Wants to Kiss You video, which I'll probably film another one of, because I watched it back and I was like, but we're learning here. That was my first ever video, so it wasn't going to be perfect. But I am rambling and saying all of this to say that this video is going to be about who wants to dance, who wants to leap, who wants to jump into oblivion with you. So I would recommend that you go and listen to the song. You can stop now and go listen to the song, or listen to the song after the reading, but you don't have to. But I just feel like it would help, you know what I mean? Because the song is very it's not trippy, but it's very it takes you on a journey. So I kind of feel like, and then Sia and Labyrinth together is kind of just chef's kiss anyway. So I'm just gonna, get into your groups. As usual, I'm doing 3 groups. I don't have the energy for 4 groups, not that I've ever done 4 groups anyway, but since my voice is still coming back, I feel like I should chill and relax. So I'm going to be using 3 I was gonna say articles of clothing, not articles of clothing. That would be an interesting take on pick a card. So pick a cloth, pick a clothing piece. But these are 3 objects that I picked up when I was in Puerto Rico earlier this year in January. I went there, and the beaches are just beautiful. But I picked up, I don't know, I've always been the kind of person to I love the beach, but I'm scared of the water because the sea, I don't know if she's for me. You know what I mean? She will pull you out and you will never be heard of again. I ain't with all that. I'm scared. Okay, I'm scared. But I still love to be on the beach, hearing the waves, so I'm that kind of person. I'm scared to go in the water. I'll go in the water, but I'm not going far. I don't have the balls for that. But anyway, as I was saying, these are 3 objects that I picked up off the beaches of Puerto Rico. So these are going to be your 3 options. They already seem to be placed out in the groups that they want to be in, so I'm going to leave them as they are. And for group 1, we have this beautiful rocket. Oh, this is where you can actually see the patterns and stuff. Look at that, beautiful. There's no name for this stone, it's just a rock. We'll call her Patricia. Okay, so Patricia, group 1. And I will also add an insert of all 3 groups, after the intro. Now we have this beautiful shell, and she wants to be named Rochelle. Okay, so now we have Patricia and now we have Rochelle. Let me show you the back as well. I'm hearing to turn her over, so some of y'all may just I want to see the back. So here's the back, an actual shell. This is group 2. And then for group 3, we have this black rock. It reminded me of obsidian, but it isn't. It's just a regular black rock. It has trying to give you the patterns of it. You can see it has little speckles of white in it as well, but it's mainly black. And I'm hearing Labradorite as well. I don't know. So maybe that's what it wants to be called. Because so we have Patricia, Rochelle, and Labradorite. This one wants to be different. So this person could be, you know, not out there, but doesn't want to go with the flow. So already you're getting characteristics from this person. So now we're going to get into who wants to dance, jump, leap into oblivion with you. And next clip is going to be of the piles if you want to see them in front of your face. And then after that, I will see you at your group. So bye. See you there. Hi, group one. Let me clear out this notification because it's all in the business. Okay, so if you chose Patricia, like, she is so pretty. I wish you could actually see her in all her glory, but I feel like you still kind of can. She wants to be called Patricia, so we're going to call her Patricia. We are going to see who wants to dance into oblivion with you. So first I'm going to pull some archetype because of course this is a who reading more than anything else. And this doesn't have to be someone that you know. This could be a future person. This could be a past person. This is just an energy reading of who they are. It doesn't have to be anybody that you know already, that you're in connection with, that you're in contact with, anything like that. This is just a cute little, it's supposed to be a cute little reading on who wants to dance into oblivion with you. And if you didn't watch the intro, I got this idea because if you can't hear my voice, I'm pretty sure it still sounds kind of wonky because it sounds wonky to me when I'm hearing me. It sounds like kind of squeaky. Instead of singing along to my music for the past week, I've had to be more in like a listening stance of listening to my favorite songs. And this song came on yesterday when I was at work, and I was like, wow, like, this is a beautiful idea for a reading. I don't think I've ever seen a reading like this, so if I'm the first, yay me. If I'm not, that's fine as well. So this is kind of like I'm gonna try to get into the energy. Not this card again, Lord. I'm gonna try to get into the energy of this person first before I start telling you about them. But already we have three very distinctive energies here. So as I was saying, I got this idea because I was listening to the song and I was more so listening to the words than actually singing along, and that's usually what I do. So since I actually have to listen instead of speak, which is probably something that you may have to do, I don't know, because I'm explaining it to you in this group and nothing is a coincidence. So you may be more the person that likes to speak than listen. So that's what I had to do for the past week. But I finally started getting my voice back around yesterday. Again, there's so many cards. This person is someone who wants to be noticed and seen. They like attention. Already I can tell. This is someone who likes attention. They don't like to hide in the shadows. Okay, so we're just gonna see who this person is before we start pulling some tarot. I was trying to see like what the tarot is probably gonna be more like what you guys are gonna do once you get there. So this is kind of like an abstract kind of reading here. Okay, so I have all the cards for who they are. So we're gonna get into it. So first and foremost, we had prostitute, which I got in another reading, which is why I was like, not again. So this is someone, it says accentuates the challenge of surviving without negotiating the power of your spirit. So this is someone who's used to maybe doing things that they may not always want to do, but you have to do it. I was having a conversation yesterday with someone and I was like, you know, my job right now is not what I want to be doing, but it's a necessary evil. So that's kind of how this person could be feeling in their life in general, or specifically in their career. This is someone who finds what they're doing now in life as a necessary evil. It may not be something that they want to do, because like I said in the other video when this card came out, no one wants to be a prostitute. I mean, maybe some people, I don't know, but the overriding energy is that nobody wants to wake up and say, yeah, I want to sell my body for money. No, they do it because they literally have to. It's a dire need. So this person could have a job where they have to use their body to make money. So this person could be an influencer, which is, like I was saying, I was feeling that energy. This person doesn't like to be put in the shadows. They like to be out there, and it may not be that they like to be out there, but because they have to be out there. Some of them may like to be out there too, who knows? Like somebody who likes to dress more like revealing, who likes to show their body, who likes to accentuate what their God-given, you know, wiles. They like to show their wiles, whether this is a feminine or a masculine energy here. So yes, this person makes their money by maybe doing things they may not always want to do. I'm hearing hedge fund or hedge broker. I think that's what they're called. I met one of those last week, and he was like, he doesn't want to be doing it, but it's something that he feels like he has to do to, you know, kind of build up money, and then we go in and move into what we want to do. So that's kind of like what this person is about. Like, they are doing what they have to do to make the money. Because next we have Midas and Miser, and it says entrepreneurial or creative ability to turn anything to gold, delight in sharing life's riches. I don't know why I'm trying to add a "is" at the end of every sentence. Maybe this person does that. I don't usually speak like that, because I was saying accentuates, and then I said life's. So maybe the person like speaks like that, but it's life's and accentuate. There's no accentuates or life's, you know what I mean? That person could speak like that, because I really don't normally speak like that. Okay, so yes, this person, I feel like it's an entrepreneur, and they may have, in the upcoming in their career, they may have to start off as this prostitute here, which is someone who is doing something, but it's not letting it break their spirit. You know what I mean? We're doing the things that we don't have to do, but we're not walking around like a grump. Like I'm hearing Miser, which is the other half of Midas. And it's taking me to that movie. I don't know if you guys seen it, but it was a movie that would come on ABC Family, and it was, crap, I forgot what it was called. But I know there was Green Miser, no, there was Snow Miser and Heat Miser. There we go. And Snow Miser is the one, I'm Mr. White Christmas, I'm Mr. Snow, I'm Mr. Icicle, I'm Mr. 10 Below. They call me Snow Miser, whatever I touch turns to ice in my clutch. I'm too much. And then we had I'm Mr. Heat Miser, I'm Mr. Sun, I'm Mr. Green Christmas, I'm Mr. 101. They call me Heat Miser, whatever I touch starts to melt in my clutch. He's too much. So it's just taking me to that movie. So with Midas here, I don't even know where I was going, honestly, but I feel like, yeah, this person doesn't let them having to do what they don't want to do turn them into a miser. You know what I mean? And I kind of feel like this person specializes in one specific thing in their life. So I'm trying to find an example. I'm just going to go back to Heat Miser and Snow Miser. Snow Miser was, of course, he wanted a green Christmas, not a green Christmas, a white Christmas, and anything he touched turns to ice. So his ideal Christmas was a white Christmas. And now we have Heat Miser, whose ideal Christmas was a hot Christmas, and anything that he touches melts. So I kind of feel like this person has like a specialty. They may have went to school for it, and they may not have wanted to go to school, but sometimes, like I said, you have to do what you don't want to do to kind of, you know, get where you want to go in life. So with the prostitute and miser here, I kind of feel like this person started off doing what they didn't want to do, and then eventually went into doing something that they didn't want to do with the money they made from being this prostitute, being in that kind of energy. Because it says accentuates the challenges of surviving without negotiating the power of your spirit. So you're accentuating what you have, your God-given talents, but everybody's not born with a silver spoon in their mouth. So they have to do what they don't want to do. And then now they're in this miser spirit. And now we have exorcist, which is freeing yourself and others of destructive impulses. So I'm getting a specific message that this person now helps people do what they weren't able to do. So they have to be this prostitute and do what they didn't want to do in order to get to this Midas energy where everything you touch turns to gold. But now that they have that gold, they are giving back to people who remind them of themselves. So it's freeing yourself and others of destructive impulses. So this person did a lot of healing as well. So I kind of feel like if this is like an imaginary person, this is someone you haven't met, or this is someone that you know, this person has been through a lot and they have done a lot of healing in their life to be able to give back. So like I said, they've been through some things with this prostitute card here. Like, the prostitute is not a very light-hearted energy. It's a very heavy energy of doing what you have to do to get where you want to be. So it's not an energy you're going to stay in forever, but it is a very, very, very heavy energy while you're in it. So it says freeing yourself and others of destructive impulses. The message that I'm getting is now that they give back to those people, so people like them do not have to go through what they went through. You know what I mean? So it's kind of giving like humanitarian, or someone who got rich and made an organization to now give back to the community of people where they probably came from. And then, hey, we have charity. So yeah, so connect with heaven, ask and you shall receive. So I kind of feel like this person, when they were in this prostitute energy, they were very they did a lot of prayer and a lot of manifestation here, because we have the praying hands and we have charity. So like I said, this person does give back now that they have, you know, more than they used to before. And this person could be very maybe a little religious with prayer here, or they were, when, like I said, when they were in this prostitute energy, they were so in the habit of praying to God, and asking for better conditions, asking for better working conditions, asking. It didn't have to stay in this prostitute energy forever. So this person is like a very, like, they're either very spiritual or they could potentially be very religious. Take it as it resonates, you know what I mean? Don't accept it because you're hearing me saying it. They could be the same. They could be spiritual or religious. With the prayer and contemplation here, they did go through a period in their life where they're very where they were very introspective. That's the word I'm looking for. They were very introspective and they were praying and hoping, so they could have isolated themselves when they felt like they were in this prostitute energy, or they felt very alone in their life at one point, like they felt very alone, and they could still feel very alone. But I feel like now they let, not the money keeps them company. That's a message for someone. Your person, the money keeps them company. But I feel like now that they feel like they can give back to the community that they originated from. I'm getting that vibe. Or just, you know, people who are less fortunate in general, they feel much better. You know what I mean? They don't feel as introspective now. They feel like they want to share what they've learned with someone. This is someone very intelligent as well. Now we have Paul the Venetian. I've never seen him before, and I love when I see new cards, because I'm not the kind of person that goes to the deck when I get it. I like to let the cards come out whenever they feel like coming out, and that's when I'll meet them. So I'm now meeting Paul. Hi, Paul. Experiencing grace. Yes. Share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. Yes. So after this prayer and contemplation, this person feels like they were blessed for a reason, and now they're sharing those blessings with everyone else. So your person is very cool. I'm excited to get into the tarot. This person now shares their gifts. So this could just be the whole influencer thing that I was picking up on a little bit, where they have to, like, they like to accentuate their God-given gifts. If they, like, you know, they have a specific feature on them they like to accentuate that, because it kind of like helps build their confidence a little bit, and that's their selling point. I'm hearing that's their selling point. Whatever this feature that they accentuate is, that's their selling point. But waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. This is someone who's very creative. They're very inspired. They may have, I'm hearing, worked at McDonald's. So they could, while they were building their brand, you know what I mean? Like I said, doing jobs that we may not always want to do, or that's not always on the top of our list, but we're doing it because we have to get where we want to go. So Paul the Venetian, experiencing grace. This is someone who's very grateful and caring, because we have the charity card here, and then we have Paul the Venetian, and I'm being drawn to this pink, this soft pink. So this person could, now they're used to living a soft life, is what I'm hearing. They had to live a hard life, but now they're in the they're in the business of living a soft life. Okay, I see you. Her. Okay. Now we have Mercury, open communication. Yeah, so this person is very open about what they've been through. And they're not the kind of person that will hide their past experiences the way some people are like ashamed of what they've been through. This person uses it to inspire others, you know what I mean? And to create. Because when you've been on both, I'm hearing both sides of the coin, and you've lived the very destitute life, and then you're living a very lavish life now, you have a perspective most people don't get from people who are still, you know, destitute, and then people who are born rich. You don't get that perspective, but you have that perspective when you've lived both lives. And I'm seeing 1444, so that could be important for someone. We have open communication. Get a weight off your chest. Speak up with love and be heard. Yeah, so this person is very active. Sorry. This person is very active in their community. I feel like as we have communication, community is kind of giving me the same vibe here. And this person could work in a medical field, because this, I forgot what it's called, but that, we see that in hospitals and stuff like that. That's the symbol of like people who are in the medical field. So like I said, like I was saying before, school. This person could have gone to school, and it was a necessary evil, because now they're making money as a doctor. And I feel like with this experiencing grace and the share your gifts with grace, waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. And then we have charity. This person knew that their lot in life was to give back and help people, and they had to go through the necessary evils to do it. And now they're making moolah, baby, so they don't even care. Ooh, we have 10 of Cups. So like I was saying, this is going to be the portion of the reading of what's going to happen when you get into oblivion. So this person wants to dance into oblivion with you. And oblivion is a place where anything and everything is possible. And this is where I like to think time doesn't exist. I don't know if that's the actual definition of oblivion, but I know oblivion is a place where nothing happens. So it's a place where you can be in your own little bubble, and it's your literal own world. You made it up. And whatever you want to happen to your oblivion, it's going to happen to your oblivion. And this person wants the 10 of Cups with you in this oblivion. So when you dance into oblivion, when you get there, you're going to be experiencing the 10 of Cups with this person. So they want a family, they want a home, they want to build a community, like I was saying. Yeah, there's someone who wants to give back. And don't think that you'll only experience this when you reach oblivion. No. Like if oblivion is living on earth with you, they still want that 10 of Cups with you. But this is like supposed to be like a reading of, you know, what if, but it's also what is, not just what if. So even when you get into oblivion, and when you meet this person, whoever this person is that wants to dance into oblivion with you, they want that 10 of Cups. And not the 10 of Pentacles. I wasn't going to take it, but I said, why not? Yeah, 10 of Pentacles. This person has I'm hearing a very good head on their shoulders. And this is someone who is just a really, like, just a nice person, basically. A whole bunch of cards flew up. That's why I put the deck away. So I'm going to, you know, get them right here. We have 9 of Pentacles. It took them a minute to get to this 10 of Pentacles. It took them some time to get there. But now that they have it, they're ready to, the phrasing left me, but they're literally ready to settle down, is what I'm hearing. They're ready to incorporate this wealth into a family now. So they did what they had to do. They built their money up, and now they want to share that with the world and build generational wealth. They want to build an entire community, an entire family, where they could have been someone who was working for their family, future and present. So like mother, father, grandparents, they wanted their parents to have that big house that they could come home to and be comfortable. This could be an immigrant, I'm hearing, someone whose family sacrificed a lot to make sure they had a better life by moving to America, because America's not all that nice to people from other countries, but parents still struggle. And I saw 1833, they still struggle and bring their kids here because they want them to have a better life. And that's what their parents wanted for them, and now they wanted to give back by, you know, becoming this wealthy person and being able to give back to their family. So yeah, they want to build a family not just for the future, which would be with you and their kids, their future kids, and their kids' kids, so generational wealth. They also want to give back to the generations that came before them, so their parents, grandparents, and great-grandparents if they're still alive and in their life. and Knight of Pentacles. It took them a minute to get there, but they were very adamant about building that because they didn't want to live a life of in squalor anymore. I'm here. They didn't want to live a life of squalor, and now they're, like I said, very adamant on giving back. So this is someone who wants to build a whole like compound, a community, whether it's a foundation, whether it's a charity, whether it's something. They want to be able to give back to others. Yeah, we have the Empress. This person, okay, this person got it made because they're getting all of like the most abundant cards. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles on the Empress card. This is someone who wanted something and they went after it so adamantly and so dedicated. Dedicated is not a word. But that's what I wanted to say. So yeah, I feel like this person makes up their own words sometimes. I do the same, but not in this kind of way. Like, because I was, like I said in the beginning, when I was like trying to read the words, I was like adding extra vowels and you know, consonants onto it that are not a part of the word. So I feel like this is the kind of person that be walking around making up their own words. I like them because I'm the same way. But yeah, this is someone who, through their dedication and their, what's the word? And hard work, basically, they went for what they wanted, and now they're getting it. They're able to just sit in their comfortability. They're able to sit in their abundance and just be comfortable now. They went through all the hard work where they had to do things they didn't want to do, and now they're ready to, you know, they're reaping all the benefits now. And now we have the Two of Swords. So when they get into oblivion with you, I feel like there's still a part of them that's undecided about what they want to do. So yeah, there's a part of them that wants to, you know, build a family, build a compound, build a charity. And like I said, these are all things that they really want to do in the 3D with you. This is not some far off imaginative place where this is not going to be happening in real life. No, this is a real person, and they just want to dance into oblivion with you. This is someone who wants to, like, basically what dance into oblivion is kind of like a comparison, an analogy for walk into your happy ever after. So this is what happens after the book closes and we've read and they lived happy ever after. What comes after that basically is what this reading is about. So I don't want you to think this is some fantasy reading where this is not ever going to come true. This is gonna happen. So there's kind of like a little unpredictability about it where this person wants to keep a little bit of it unknown. You know what I mean? They don't want to have their life charted out. They don't want to have their life planned out to a T. That's not the kind of person they are. There's a part of them that has like a what do you call it? It's not a lucky streak, even though this person probably does have a lucky streak as well. Impulsive streak, you know what I mean? This is the kind of person that wants to be like a risk taker. So there's a part of them that has that in them, and they just want to see what happens. They want to see what comes. I'm hearing that they want to they don't want to put themselves in a box. I've also heard that since it's clarifying the 10 of Pentacles, I heard that they don't want to put a number on how many kids they can have. So they want there to be an unpredictability about their life. They don't want everything to be planned out beforehand. They don't want to be like, oh, I want this many kids and I want this many things and this many that, and we can only have this thing, we can only have one house, and we can only have this and that. They're like, no, we want to build a legacy. We want to build a compound. This could be someone who wants to build a community, like I said, who wants to have all their closest friends and family around them and to nourish everyone, since they're the one that kind of made it out, is what I'm hearing. 8 of Pentacles. This is someone who's a hard worker, and this is someone who is, even though you're not together right now, they're already planning this. They're just like, I'm planning my oblivion already. When this person comes in, everything is just going to be planned out already, okay? They're like, I already know what I want to do. I'm planning ahead right now. And, you know, the seeds have already been planted. Now I'm just making it an actual reality. And when my person comes in, which is you, everything's going to be planned out already. And it clarifying the Knight of Pentacles, yeah. The Knight of Pentacles is the planner. He makes the plan and then he sets forth and you know, makes it a reality. So this is, with all these pentacles here, honestly, this could be an earth sign. So Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. Very much heavily Taurus. Yeah, we have the Empress here. I'm getting like heavy Taurus vibes here. The Empress is Taurus and Libra. So yeah, heavy Taurus energy here. This is someone who wants to be comfortable, who wants, you know, a nice house. They don't want to have to worry about too many things. They want like a big family. They want to have everything at their fingertips so they don't have to go far. You know what I mean? This is someone who, like I said, who wants to build a compound, who wants to build a community with all their friends and family and great parents around them, so they don't have to get up and leave and travel very far to see these people. So in their oblivion, which would be their happily ever after with you, they want everything to be at their fingertips. They don't want to have to travel to another state to see their family, or travel to another state to see their best friend. They want everybody to be in the same place. So like I said, a compound, I'm hearing communion, a community. Like I said before, this is someone who wants to be everything to be everything to be everything. I'm hearing everything is everything. Is that a movie or something? I feel like that. No, but I am being taken to the movie with Amanda Stenberg, where her mom basically lies to her and tells her she has this sickness so she can't go outside, and literally traps her for her whole life until she falls in love with the boy next door and risks going outside to be with him, to meet him in person. And then she learns that her mama lied. I'm sorry if I'm ruining the movie for you, but I feel like everything is everything was the name of the movie. They lied. Her mama lied to her and said, you have this sickness where you'll like die or get too sick if you go outside. And in the end, we learned the mama was fibbing the whole time. It wasn't even a fib. A fib was a small little white lie. That was a catastrophic lie, okay? So yeah, but that's how this person is. They don't want to travel very far to get to everything they need. So they want to have everything kind of like in where the touch of their fingers, okay? So we have death here. So they want to build a new life. They want something to end. They want something to begin. And I just noticed this about the death card because I was doing a reading for my Instagram like an hour ago. And we got one of the groups got the death card. I just noticed that there's like a sun rising in the distance, which makes sense because the death card is about, you know, endings and then to start something new. So it's like the sun rising on a new day. So this person like wants a new beginning. That's basically what they want in this oblivion. They want a life completely different to what they have right now. So I'm going to pull one more tarot card and then I'm going to get into the rest of the oracle because I didn't want this to be too long. This is just about the, you know. So this is someone who's very intelligent. Someone I feel like who's very attractive with the Empress card here, but also with the prostitute. But like I said, they had to, you know, work their best attributes to get to this Midas miser. They're an influencer. I'm not getting too much like a creative, like singing, dancing, stuff like that. No, I kind of feel like this person is more intellectual in their abilities. So this is someone who's a good speaker with Mercury here in open communication. So this could be like a life coach. This could be what do they call those people? A speaker, literally, where they go around and tell people what they did to get where they are right now, you know? That kind of vibe. But we have the Nine of Pentacles, so more abundance, more, you know, comfortability. So this person definitely has they have funds, is all I'm going to say. I'm not going to say they're stinking rich, but this person has a good little nest egg and they have been planning this life with you, this oblivion with you. Even if they met you or they haven't met you, they've been planning this for like a while now. With the Knight card, I want to say like since their 20s, they kind of had to have their life together. So they've been like putting like a little savings away bit by bit to kind of build this life they want. This is someone who wants to potentially buy land and build like generations of children there. So they're gonna build their house with you, and then they have those kids, and their kids are gonna then build a house on the compound, and then their kids, you know what I mean? A continuous loop of generational wealth, because they don't want to have to travel too far to be with their family. This is someone who wants a very close-knit family, and like I said, they want mad kids. They don't want to put a cap on how many kids they want with you. They want to just be like, you know, as long as we can have kids, we gonna have kids. I got the money to take care of them children. And this person has like a very expansive mind and mindset. This is someone who is like very expansive. Like I said, they've been planning this for a minute. With the Knight of Pentacles and the Three of Wands, this is someone who, so the Two of Wands is someone who planned, and the Three of Wands is now someone who's moving forward in that plan. So I kind of feel like if you haven't met this person, they're still planning, they're still plotting, and it's not plotting in a bad way. This is someone who, when you meet them, they're going to have all their ducks in a row, and they're literally just waiting for someone to come into their life and complete it. They're not looking for someone to help build with them. They're not looking for someone who needs to have like a certain amount of income before they can start having kids. No, this person I'm hearing revved up and ready to go. They have their engines going already, and then when they meet you, they're gonna want to get started on this immediately. Yes. So this is someone who's very, very, very intensely and immensely ambitious. And they like to give back. Yeah, so this is someone who has a good amount of wealth and abundance in their life. And they're just waiting for you to be the perfect person to come in and complete that cycle where they can finally do the whole shebang. They can get married, because I'm seeing marriage with the Ten of Cups. Also with the Ten of Pentacles. They want to build family. They want to build generational wealth with you here. And this is just someone who's very just like disciplined is the word that I'm hearing. This is someone who moves quickly. They could move quickly like in their physical movements, or speak quickly with Mercury showing up here. Like I said, this person could be a doctor. They're very smart, they're very intelligent, and they're very attractive. So this is like the whole package here. Like, I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with this person, and I can't find something that's wrong. They may be too ambitious. They may be like too quick with this when you come into their life. When I'm like, oh, I want to have kids like now, you're just like, whoa, slow down there. Like, I just met you, we can't be having kids already. So that's probably their only flaw, whether this is a man or a woman. But they've been thinking about this for the longest time. They've been thinking about their happily ever after since they were in the like 20s. Could have been even before teens, you know what I mean? This is someone who's been thinking of their happily ever after. When they finally found you, they want to just jump to this oblivion with you. This could be someone who you're in a connection with, y'all have kids, and you're just coming to watch this movie. Not this movie, they could like to watch movies. They could be in the movie industry. They could be a director. You just came to watch this reading for a kiki, a quick laugh, to see if this lines up with the life you're living. And I'm pretty sure it does, because if you're married to this person with kids already, like, I feel like this person is fairly attractive. With this Paul the Venetian here, because I feel like a Venetian is what you would call somebody who is from Venus. And that's someone who's very freaking beautiful, someone who's attractive, someone who, look how this person is dressed so dapper. And he has like the villain mustache where it's just so cute. So yeah, this is someone who dresses well, who likes nice things. Like I said, very Taurus, heavy Taurus with the Empress. They're very attractive as well. Okay, I was gonna pull from this card here. What else can you tell me about this person who wants to be in oblivion with my group ones? If you haven't listened to the song already, I feel like you should go listen to it. I'm hearing the need to tell you that specifically. I'm not sure if I said that in the beginning already or if it was in the introduction, but I'm saying it again. I want to be in oblivion. Okay, I'll take these. Okay, so we have Shaker Truth. This is someone who's very truthful. I feel like I was going to say that, or I think I did say that. This is not someone who's going to hide things with you with the open communication of Mercury card. Let me show it to you a little longer. Shaker. I'm hearing I was getting monies with the movers and the shakers. He was mixed with a couple things, bought like a couple rings. That's a Nicki Minaj song, but I can't remember. It's 33 on the clock as I'm saying that. But I was getting money with the movers and the shakers. He was mixed with a couple things, bought like a couple rings. I don't know what song that is. Maybe you know. Maybe that's why it's coming up. But he was getting money with the movers and the shakers. Period. Yeah, this person. Yeah, they're quite comfortable in their life. And then we have Potency, Cosmic Weaver. Yeah, with the Empress card here and the Midas, Miser, and Charity, this person like built their own abundance, literally. This person kind of like weave their own life literally by manifestation, by prayer. Like I said, this person could be very spiritual, or they're very deep rooted in their beliefs, you know what I mean? This person, I'm hearing, this person could come from like a maybe Indian or like an East Asian background. Literally the cultures where it is like, I'm saying customary, I think that could be the definition, like the word, where it's customary for kids to then take in their parents, and for all the parents and people to live together, you know what I mean? So once the kids get married, they don't move out and move away and go away somewhere. No, they kind of all stay together, and the kids end up taking care of the parents and the great grandparents, stuff like that. So basically everybody under one roof, which is what I was picking up on over here a little bit. So that's the kind of person that wants to jump into oblivion with you. And then we have accomplishments, and we have medicine rights. So we have medicine, what is it called, coming up twice here with this Mercury, the symbol of medicine and stuff like that. So this person could literally be a doctor, yeah. And like I said, I was hearing immigrant. Yes, this person, I don't want to say Americans are lazy or whatever, but I'm just saying this person is not giving, they could be, very well could be, you know, but it's not giving someone who is like strictly just American. And then with that song coming through, Nicki Minaj, she was mixed with a couple things, but like a couple rings. This person has like a few careers and accomplishments in their basket, and they are maybe not fully one thing. They could be like mixed culture, mixed race. That's coming through. And then we have claiming, clan, animal, totem. Yeah, this person claimed their life. They didn't let anything stop them from getting what they wanted in life, basically. And then we have Mino, I can't pronounce that, but we have walk in a good way, realign. This is literally like somebody walking into oblivion. So yeah, this person really does want to walk into this oblivion with you. And I feel like this person is very, like I said, they're either very, very spiritual or religious, and they have like animal totems, because here we have the bear. So bears could be significant for you or them or both. Then we have, I'm thinking this is like a hawk. I'm not hearing eagle, I'm hearing hawk. So they have a hawk animal totem, or you have a hawk animal totem, a bear animal totem. And there's a whole bunch of birds on this one. We have deers, and then we have bear again. Yeah, so bears could very well be important to this person or your connection, or they could be like a big mama bear or a big papa bear. They just want to be a father really badly, and that's why this 10 of Cups came out first. They want to have kids. Like I said, they're going to be ready right now, because they've been getting their life together. They've been ready for the longest time. Now they found their person, which would be you. They're ready to get into it now, not later, now. So yeah, this person, yeah, with all these animal totems, they have like, they can be like a very big into like animal spirit guys. I don't think most people really are. I think it's like a passing craze kind of thing, but there are some people who are like very, very, very into that kind of thing. So like I said, they're very spiritual or religious. Either way, take either one. And like I said, medicine rights, accomplishments, yeah. Like I said, this person has a few rings. This person, they could be an athlete even. Because aren't the athletes the one who gets like rings after every championship or big accomplishment that they get? He was mixed with a couple things, bought like a couple rings. So he could have like won a lot of things. If this is a sports person, if this is an artistic person, if this is a medical person, the world may never know. Okay, now we're going to pull a little bit from this before the time gets too long. This has like this has a bit of everything in it, honestly, if I'm being honest. So I'm just going to see what comes out. I'm going to see what comes out for you. I'm not going to take too many. Can I have 1 or 2 cards, please? For who wants to dance into oblivion? Is this one? This would not be ring. Chop! That's all I'm taking. This person is no joke. We have diamond ring. It says proposal, engagement, agreement, next level promise, partnership, statement of intent, marriage, and union. I mean, if we didn't have it once, if we didn't have it twice, there we have it again. There we have it again. Extra confirmation. Yeah, this person's gonna want to lock you down. They're like, yeah, I've met my person. Now I'm ready to jump to this oblivion with them. Now I'm ready to dance to this oblivion with them. And then we have bridge. Communication, unite, connecting, integrate, share, collaboration, harmony, compromise, and overcoming barriers. Okay. So with this energy, with this card, I'm getting the energy that you may know this person, and they may, like I said, if you aren't already married to this person, you could have been building something. I'm hearing building a bridge and getting over it. So you could have had some conflict with this person in the past, and they're just going to be coming in with this bridge, with this, you know what I mean, with this peace offering, where they're going to build a bridge and tell you to get over it, or they're building a bridge and they're going to be getting over whatever you guys may have gone through. There's going to be some communication. There's going to be connecting, integrate, share, collaboration, harmony, compromise, overcoming barriers. So yeah, this could be someone that you know, or even if you don't know them, you will be meeting them. I'm feeling like you'll be meeting them pretty soon, because this energy is too potent with the potency here. And even if it wasn't there, I would have said this energy is too potent for you not to know this person already, or be meeting them pretty soon. Because it's not of that you're gonna have to build a relationship with this person. No, they have seen the vision. They have the vision in their mind already. They're just waiting for the missing piece of the puzzle, which would be you. So as soon as you come in, they're trying to get it on and popping. They're like, okay, be ready. We're gonna have the kids. We're gonna get married. We're gonna have this. We're gonna have that. They may even have a ring already picked out for you, whether they know you or not. This is how serious this person is. Like, this person is not playing. They're not. They may have a ring already picked out for their future spouse, their future person, or whatever. Or it could be a ring picked out for you specifically. If you're in a relationship, this is just who wants to dance to oblivion with you. I'm not trying to figure out who this person is to you, but there is, I feel like, a familiarity between you two here that you guys you may know each other already, or you may have met already. Or if you met and you're in separation, this person is coming to you with this offer of, can we reconcile and, make things, you know what I mean, collaborate, harmony, compromise. If you're butting heads all the time and things are not going well, they want to build a bridge and get over it. They're going to literally be telling you that. Can we build a bridge and get over it, because I'm ready to jump into oblivion with you already. Can we get this together? You know what I mean? So yeah, wedding ring and then compromise. Is going to be a lot of harmony in this relationship. Like I said, I wasn't getting any negative cards here. This person is like a risk taker. They like to do things in their way, which could probably be a point of contention for you guys, which is why you may not be in contact with this person. But this person was moving maybe too fast for you. I don't know, but that's not what we're here for. That was the who. Yeah, this person is very determined. This person is very smart. This person is very ambitious, very dedicated. This is someone who wants to be a father, who wants to have a home, who wants to build generational wealth. This is someone who's got it made. And you should be, like, you're lucky, whoever this is. Like, if you know who this person is, I need you to comment, because stop playing with me. This is just like, I love this reading. I love the energy of this person. They may be a little overzealous, but hey, at least they know what they want, and it's you, and they're gonna get you. So it's just like, yeah, they're this big overprotective papa bear, mama bear. So that's how you'll probably know it's them as well. But that's who wants to dance into oblivion with you. I hope you enjoy the reading. Don't mind my voice. I'm sorry. That's just life. I mean, I couldn't hold off doing another reading. Like, since I've started this, I've got like 5 ideas for reading just yesterday. So you can see, you know what I mean? I have to get these out. So hope this reading resonated. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you feel called to do so. If you want a personal reading, my email's in the description box below. You can also hit me up on Instagram, and I got you. I also have Instagram and TikTok if you're interested in, following me over there and getting more pick a card readings, or just regular readings in general. And I hope you're having a wonderful day whenever you're seeing this. I hope you're staying safe. I hope you're happy, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello, my beautiful group 2s. If you chose the beautiful, the gorgeous, the elegant Rochelle, then this is your reading. She's so pretty. Look at that. She has layers. She has textures. I'm already getting a message. This person could be, you know, beautiful on the outside. This person could have skin conditions for the WHO. And this person could be, you know, very insecure and hollow on the inside. So this person may look, you know, extravagant and, you know, vibrant on the outside, but they could be a little bit hollow on the inside, which is not. Okay. So if you chose, like I said, Rochelle, this is your reading about who wants to dance into oblivion with you. I got this idea since I've had to kind of like step back a little bit since I lost my voice. It's still coming back, and it's still kind of like giving me a headache to use, but I have to get these messages out because, as I was saying in group 1, I got 5 ideas for readings yesterday, and I'm just like, but I can't even talk right now, so I have to get this out. So yeah, not to drag it. If you have issues with the AC in the background, I am sorry, or the fire alarm. You guys can be sensitive to noise, and I apologize. I really don't know how to fix that thing, and nobody in here wants to do it, so I gotta figure it out myself. I guess I gotta do everything myself. That's the kind of vibe this person could have. They have to do everything themselves. So yes, we're gonna see who wants to dance into oblivion with you. I got this idea when I was listening to Oblivion by Labyrinth featuring Sia. You should listen to the song either now or after this reading, because I kind of like it takes you on a journey. And it's a very beautiful song anyway. Any Labyrinth song, it's a vibe. I'm so sorry. Like, if you've never heard of him, or you're now gonna be discovering him now, his voice is so smooth, it's so beautiful, it's so ethereal, it takes you elsewhere when you're listening to his voice. So that can be significant about this person as well. So we're gonna get into who this person is. Yeah, their voice can be ethereal. They can have like very distinguished features. There's just something very distinguishable about them. It could be their skin. They can have a skin condition. They can suffer from eczema. They can have, I'm hearing vitiligo. And if you're not sure what vitiligo is, it is a condition in the pigmentation of your skin where it manifests as you like sometimes having a pasty colored skin, but like in a different color. I'll take that one. That's about it. So you can have like white patches on your skin even if you're black, or if you're white, you can have black patches on your skin. So just, you know, manifests very differently in everybody else. In everybody. I know Winnie Harlow has it, and Michael Jackson suffered from it. No matter how many people believe whether he suffered, no matter how many people believe if he suffered from it or not. Now, man said he did, so he did. Don't get me started on my Michael. Don't get me started. So I'm going to pull. These are way too many, bro. And I'll just take this top one here, and that's it. I'm sorry. These are too many. I'm gonna pull from here before we get into the energy. So this person can be sensitive to noise, because I felt the need to tell y'all to. I'm sorry for the noises in the background that you guys may hear sometimes. I don't live alone, unfortunately, not yet. So sometimes you gotta deal with noises in the background. So I'm going to pull the cards, get into the energy. Even though, like I said, I already started getting messages from this person. This could be someone who feels hollow on the inside. Which is a very, that's unfortunate. I don't like that. I don't like saying that, but I have to say what comes to me. Why did this guy come out again? I'm taking these two, and that's 6. There's something striking about this person's appearance. I don't know what it is. They can have like skin that feels like it glows from the inside out. I'm hearing there's something luminescent, because now I'm hearing lumiere. Isn't that the candle from, I'm asking y'all may know, but I thought that's the candle from Beauty and the Beast, lumiere. Okay, so we have mentor here. We have mentor. And mentor is passing on wisdom and refining a student's character. So this is someone who wants to dance into oblivion with you, okay? Basically, I'm going to give you like a storyline of this is who the person is, and then I'm going to get into the tarot, and that's going to be what do they want to happen once you get there. Now, this is not some fantastical thing that's not actually going to happen. Oblivion basically represents a place where you can make anything happen. There's no time, there's no limits, there's no stress. There's like things just go on forever. So it's basically you're happily ever after with this person. What do they want to happen once you get there? Who wants to dance into oblivion? And then we're going to get into the tarot about what happens when you get there. So we have mentor here, and then we have healer. So this is someone who guides people. This is someone who likes to guide, not people, anybody really. I was going to say people who are less fortunate, but no. Or people who are younger, but no. I think they guide everybody. They have wisdom to give everybody, no matter their age or their social standing. They have wisdom to dole out to anybody who needs it. You know what I mean? And this is passion to serve others by repairing the body, mind, and spirit. Ability to help transform pain into healing. So this person is a healer, and they're a mentor, and those two work beautifully together, kind of. Like, this is someone who leads people to their highest good, and that's a healer. While leading them, they also heal them mind, body, and spirit. Then we have pioneer. Passion for doing and creating what has not been done before. So we have passion again. So we have passion to serve others, and we have passion for doing and creating what has not been done before. So this person is forging their own path, doing things that has not been done before. So this person is an innovator. This person is a thinker and a feeler and a doer. So basically they're doing it all. Basically they're thinking and then feeling and then doing. And I feel like they themselves were under the like tutelage of like a master. So they could, I'm hearing master ascendant or something like that. Ascended master, there we go. They said, oh ma'am, you're saying it wrong. I heard you. They could, that's where they learn things from. I've never really gotten into that, but since it came through, I'm gonna say it. I have nothing else to say on the matter of ascended masters. I haven't really gotten into that part of my spiritual journey yet, so when I do, I may have more to say about it, but that's all I have to say. They could have an ascended master that they're dealing with, or they're under the tutelage of, that is passing on wisdom for them to then pass on to others. Okay, so yeah, with healer and pioneer, this is someone who is forging a path that has not been done yet. This is someone who is, like I said, because of the knowledge they're getting from this ascended master, they're doing things that have not been done, and it's actually like working out for them. So there's people who have outlandish ideas, or what is considered outlandish in their prime when it's new, but when it becomes the norm, it's no longer outlandish. You know what I mean? It's taking me to I didn't finish the whole thing, but Keke Palmer has, I think it's with Wondery, she has like a podcast where she interviews a little bit of everybody, but mainly it's like people that she knows, her friends. And I've been watching the ones where she's been interviewing Disney stars. So she did one with Ali and AJ, and the one that I'm going to be referencing is the one she did with Raven Simone. So Raven was basically like how she has like been the pioneer for a lot of things in her long career, and how she was probably like the first kind of like plus size Disney girl, where she was making it seem like it was okay to have more weight on you, you know what I mean? And she was like, at the time, it was new for me. Like, it wasn't a thing for everybody to be comfortable in their, you know, bodies, and everybody to be body positive. Like, no, everybody on the Disney Channel was skinny, you know what I mean? And she was the only one who was on there who had more meat on her bones. Because I wouldn't say she was fat or plus size even then, but I feel like she had more meat on her bones. She was curvy, and she was judged a lot for it, which you know, because she was kind of like the first of her kind. And then Keke had brought up when she was on The View as a co-host, how she told people to stop calling her African American, how she's just American, and how there was a whole bunch of backlash after she said that. And she was like, well, I have always been the kind of person that thinks ahead, and I've been the pioneer for a lot of things. And now Keke was like, how it's normal for everybody to say, oh, I'm just American, I'm not African American, because when you visit other countries, Keke was saying, they don't say, oh, to. If you meet black people in other countries, they don't say I'm African Italian or African French. They just say I'm French, I'm Italian. Why is it in America we have to say we're African American when everybody else could just say they're American? No, cut it. So that's basically what this person is doing. They're forging their own path and doing things that has never been done before. And in doing so, they're going to be looked at someone as outlandish, or they may experience a lot of backlash at first because they're doing something that's never been done before. But sooner or later, new ideas become old ideas, or things that we're accustomed to, so it's no longer, that outlandish or crazy. So we have Mother Mary, love and peace. So this person is just so loving. Like, their energy is like very calm, but I still kind of feel like this person is a bit hollow inside, or they went through a period where they were before they found this ascendant master or whoever they work with. Because we have Mother Mary, and they're like the I'm hearing incubator, because Mary was basically the incubator for Jesus, and he was our savior, for those who believe in that. And she was just the incubator. Sis was a virgin and all. She said, I ain't asked for this, but she was the chosen one, because God sent his angel Gabriel to communicate that to her, that you're gonna have my child, sis, and I'm sorry. And she didn't even get to have no birth where she didn't feel all the pain. Nah, she was feeling everything, and she ain't choose it. Okay, so that's what I kind of mean. This person is feeling the pain of being the chosen one in their, like, whatever they're going to be the pioneer in. Yeah. But I feel like they're melding the heart and the mind, because usually the heart and the mind are two different things. Like, people are like, I have to either follow my heart, like my mind is telling me no, or my body is telling me go. So it's like your mind is telling you one thing and your body is telling you one thing. Well, this person's melding both together. They're melding their mind and their heart. So that could be, that's not something that's done often, and it's very hard for most people to do, to operate in the energy of listening to both your head and your heart. So that's what this person could be a pioneer in, listening to their head and their heart, or healing, the world by showing people how to then operate out of their head and their heart. Yeah, with Mother Mary, I didn't even read it. It's love and peace, and it's let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Mother, healing is possible at this time. So another reference to healing. So yeah, this person they're someone who's very healing. They have like a very healing energy. And the feeling of hollowness may not be them. It could be they heal people who feel that hollowness. You know what I mean? Because with all this beautiful energy, I can't really imagine this person feeling hollow inside. That's kind of like it's making me very sad. It's unsettling is the word. This person who's doing all this good. I'm so sorry. 1333 on the time. I can't imagine this person. And you see how Mary has like a light around her head. So like I said, this person is, healing the world through the mind and the body, which is the heart, at the same time. They're not separating the two. They're the same, one and the same. But yeah, we have Paul the Venetian, which came out in group 1. So if you felt called to group 1, I guess you can watch that one as well, but you don't have to. We have Paul the Venetian. Like I said, this is someone who's very dapper. This person has like a luminous about their appearance and their energy more so. Their energy is very hard to get a hold on. You know what I mean? It's hard to hold a candle to. I'm hearing as well. And I heard a lumiere. Yeah, so it's hard to hold a candle to this person. This person is just like so extraordinary in their energy, in their presence, in their work, in their I'm hearing philanthropy. So that's what this person could do. But yeah, Paul the Venetian, experiencing grace. Share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. So that's what this person provides, and that's clarifying the healer here. So this person does provide a lot of inspiration and love. You're going to feel very inspired around this person, and this person kind of brings that out of other people as well. That could be what they're pioneering in. Sorry. I don't know why my nose is acting up now. It wasn't acting up before. But now we have Dwal Cool. I hope that's how you pronounce his name. And we have Dharma unfolding. Remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. Okay. So karma, Dharma is the opposite of that. Okay. So Dharma is just life force, I believe. That's what I'm hearing to say. Whether that's what it means or not. Dharma is life force. And it's things that, and this person has like a lot of like, they just glow. Because let me show you. Here, I don't know if you can see it. I feel like you kind of can. There's like fire, like little waves of energy behind this person's head. And then in Mother Mary, we have the same thing with the back of her being lit up. And then it's also given the vibe of this Pioneer card here, where there's a surge of light behind this could be a head, who knows. Like I said, this person has their heart in their mind, and it's together. It works in the same, frequency, and it's being lit up and highlighted. So that's what this person could be pioneering in. But it's kind of like this person has like an energy of like powerful energy behind them. I'm pretty sure you can see that, the squigglies. This person just looks like an illuminating presence. Lumiere. Okay, so I'm going to get into the tarot here before this gets too long. But Dharma unfolding, remember that you are on a path. Yeah, this person was given a specific soul mission. Like I said, Dharma is your life path, your soul mission. And that's what this person was given. They have a soul mission on this earth. So this is what happens after the oblivion. Ugh. Okay. I'll take it since I saw it. These are too many. I wanna be in oblivion. Okay, get one more. Can I have one more card, please? So we have Two of Cups and then Two of Pentacles here. So this person, when they dance into oblivion with you, they want to just date. They want to go on cute dates, and they just want to get to know you. Ooh, okay. I asked for one more. I got one more. Thank you. Because they've been hurt a lot. So whereas in group one, this person was trying to burst through all the milestones in a relationship and skip to the nitty gritty, this person likes to take things slower. And that feeling that I was getting could be them, where they have felt this hollowness inside, because we have the Three of Swords here. Might as well just start off with this, get the negative energy out of the way, where their heart has been bleeding because of betrayals or just hurts. I'm not hearing like betrayals, yes, but it's more so circumstances in their life that just kind of like bled them dry. And I was gonna say not in a good way. Being bled dry is never good, because I feel like, and now I'm remembering or hearing, back in the olden days, bloodletting used to be very popular way to get rid of sickness. So this person could have grown up with a sickness, or they have a sickness, and because of that, they are determined to heal the world. So they can be a pioneer in some kind of, sickness treatment, where they healed themselves and somebody else using some kind of new treatment that they came up with, and that's what they're pioneering in. That's going to be a very specific message for somebody out there, or maybe a few of you, because you know what I mean? There's a lot of sicknesses out there. But this person has been hurt and left them kind of like hollow inside, like the shell. Rochelle. Sorry, not funny, but hey. You have the Two of Cups. This person wants to take things slow and get to know you slowly once you guys go into oblivion. It's like I was saying, your oblivion is your happily ever after. So you meet this person, and now they want to dance off into oblivion with you. What comes next? With the Two of Cups, this person, because one of them looks kind of indifferent, if you can see her face. She looks a little indifferent, and this person looks more enthusiastic. So this person just wants to get to know you a little more, because they're very guarded, and they're very closed off towards new people, or it's very hard for them to feel anything at all. Wow, I don't like this energy. That's so sad. Oh my gosh. It's hard for them to feel much at all. So that's how they come on. So So this person could be like a very mind-based person, and they're pioneering in their own life to build that feeling of operating in mind, body, and spirit and heart. So they could have had to gone on a long journey of trying to infiltrate their heart space and kind of like fill it up with the love that they need and they probably didn't get before. And they're mentoring people how to do that as well. So they could have grown up with someone who was very logical and technical and analytical, and they didn't really have many emotions, because in the life that they led and they lived, they couldn't show emotions, because showing emotions, I guess, in their household or whatever was not good for them. So they grew up as someone who was not really going to be showing that much emotion, but they have to learn how to kind of like evolve above that. So the Two of Cups, they're just gonna want to get to know you a little bit slowly, because the way one of them is on land and one of them is in the water, and the one that's in the water is the one who looks kind of more closed off emotionally. It's kind of like this person has gone through an emotional awakening, okay? And now they just want to dance off into oblivion with you and learn more about that. They want you to bring them to harbor, bring them to shore, which is what you're going to be doing for them. You're going to be bringing them to safe harbor, bringing them to the shore on stable, steady ground. And you see how we have a lighthouse in the background. You brought this person home. You were their lighthouse in the dark. So just by being you and this personality that you may have, which is more open than theirs, you kind of like brought them in. Their siren, you were the siren, or their lighthouse. And now I'm hearing, brother, let me be your shelter, never leave you all alone. That's Brother by Need to Breathe, I believe, and Gavin DeGraw, I believe, but it's Brother. Look it up. And now we have Two of Pentacles. So yeah, you're gonna be balancing out this person. They had to kind of balance this thing out, and this person could be helping you balance this out. They could be helping you balance your mind and your heart, which is like an overwhelming theme here. And 2 is the number of harmony and balance. So it's kind of like they want to dance off into oblivion with you and kind of like integrate themselves into your life. They want to be kind of like fuse and become the same kind of person. This person could admire you so much they want to be you. They want to be inseparable with you. They want to spend all their time with you. And that's what the Two of Cups here is representing. They want, and yeah, with this sign here, we kind of got this sign in the beginning with Mercury, where everything is integrated. They want to integrate their life with yours. So the next card we have here is the Wheel of Fortune. And I'm hearing this person wants to turn their life over into one of abundance with you. So in your happily ever after, this person is balancing out their emotions. They're getting to know you. You're going through the dating phase. You know, you're grounding them, and they're kind of maybe opening you up more to your emotions. So you guys are giving what the other person needs. You know what I mean? So since they're in the water and you're on land, they need land and you need the water. So they're giving you that with the Two of Pentacles here. You're balancing each other out. They want to integrate. So integrate could mean, you know, make two becomes one. They want to integrate their lives with yours. Innocent enough. Nothing too scandalous. With the Wheel of Fortune card here, like I said, once again, we have like someone who's on top of the wheel, and now we have someone who's on the bottom of the wheel. They want to bring that into balance. Turn over a new leaf. They want to turn over the wheel. So now both of you could be at the top of the wheel. They don't want to be only at the bottom of the wheel. The Wheel of Fortune, they want things to turn over in your favor. Now with the Ace of Wands, yeah, they want a new beginning. They want things to turn over in their favor, and they want to turn over into this new beginning, this passion here. I'm getting that this person may not have had like a lot of passion in their life, like physically. So they're gonna want to, yeah, with the clarifying the Two of Cups, they're gonna want that with you. They're gonna want you to kind of like They want to explore that with you. They want to, when I was saying integrate, they could be, you know, bringing their parts and your parts, and they're coming together, whatever parts you have. They want to bring them together. Here with the Ace of Wands. They want to, I'm hearing, brainstorm with you. They want to come up with new ideas, better ways to live, more passionate ways to live. If this person has lived a lot of their life with their emotions turned off, now if the emotion turns on, which you could have turned on for them, they want to explore everything they can when it comes to emotions and, like, you know, physicality and passion and being in a relationship with someone they're actually attracted to, stuff like that. Yeah. Pioneer. Doing and creating what has not been done before. Yeah, that's taking on a new meaning now, where this person hasn't done a lot of stuff in their life. They are a healer, but they still want someone to come and heal them. Which is what you're gonna represent for them. You're gonna represent them going into a new, more prosperous cycle, chapter in their life with the Wheel of Fortune card here. Everything's going to be perfectly in balance. They're going to put in the time, you're going to put in the time, and everything's just going to be, you know, perfect. Not perfect, but, you know, perfect for them, I heard. Okay, don't correct me. Rude. 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands. Yeah, this person has to pick up the pieces by themselves. So sorry if my nose is running. This person has had to pick up the pieces by themselves here with the 10 of Wands, because it's clarifying the 2 of Pentacles. So yeah, the 2 of Pentacles and the 10 of Wands. This person is going to want to go into this oblivion with you because you balance them out and you hold up, you carry some of the load for them, where they have to carry all of it by themselves. I hope I said that right. You help them carry the load, where before they have to carry it all out themselves. Yep, that makes sense to me. So this person wants to go into oblivion with you and experience that kind of, you know, that safety, where they don't have to do everything by themselves anymore. So they have to be this pioneer, doing everything by themselves, healing by themselves, mentoring themselves and others. And I kind of feel like when it comes to you, they don't have to do that. They don't have to be your mentor. They don't have to be your healer, but they want to, but they don't have to. And by them doing that, you give back into them. And a lot of healing and mentor kind of things, yes, people pay you for your healing abilities, cool. But when it comes to being a mentor, I don't feel like you get that much reward from it. Like, the reward is like more emotional, you know what I mean? And karma, dharma based, where you do good, good comes back to you, cool. But I kind of feel like in their job or in their profession, it's kind of like people take their time, their energy, their life force, where it's just like you kind of give that back to them here with the Ace of Wands. They're finally experiencing, they're finally going to experience, or they're going to want to experience in this oblivion with you, a relationship where they're getting back everything they're giving in a relationship. And then I think I already went over the 3 of Swords. Let's see if there are any. I'll take 2 more cards at least. I don't want this to get too long. This person could practice Reiki, I'm hearing, and seeing in the healer card where the person has their hand over the head. This is too many. I just said I wanted 2, please. Just 2 more. And like all the bad vibes are being sucked out, literally. I'm hearing they have healing hands. Yeah, so even if they don't do Reiki, they still have healing hands. Oh my gosh, the sun. Yes, this person wants to go back and experience this childlike joy that they didn't feel like they got to experience before. So in their oblivion with you, they will be doing all the kiddie things that they never got to do before. They just want to be happy. I'm just saying, they just want to be happy. And then we have the hang one, yeah, because they felt trapped or like strung up for so long. If they couldn't move forward in their life, they couldn't have fun, they couldn't do anything. And then when they meet you, it's just like their life finally begins. When will my life begin? From Tangled. She was literally stuck in a tower her entire life, and her mother was telling her she couldn't go there because she was going to get sick, or she was going to die, or she was going to be attacked, or she was fat. And okay, relax. Mother Gothel was literally doing a little too much. She was like, oh no, like, and what song was that? Mother Knows Best. She was like, nah, you can't go outside because you're too fat and you've gained weight here and you are too naive and you're too this and you're too that. If you don't let that girl go, please, that girl has to run away. So this person may feel they have to run away from their home life, and that's why they feel so hollow inside, because a little piece of them will always feel a little bit hollow because they didn't get the child that they wanted, or they didn't get the nurturing and care that they needed when they were younger. So yeah, when they jump into the dance, jump, leap into this oblivion with you, they're gonna want things to turn over, like literally start their life completely over. They want to move from the bottom of the wheel and now move to the top of the wheel with you. They want to get to know you. They want to date. They want to go through all the mushy gushy things. They want to finally say I love you to someone for the first time. I'm hearing that. And I'm hearing Gitchy Gitchy Goo from Phineas and Ferb. So, bow chicka bow wow, that's what my baby said, mow mow mow, and my heart starts pumping, chicka chicka chew wow, never gonna stop, Gitchy Gitchy Goo means that I love you. So yeah, they want to say I love you to someone for the first time. And this person, I don't know, that phrasing may be something foreign to them. So that's why I'm hearing Gitchy Gitchy Goo, because the song is basically saying, I know that she's saying I love you, even though she's saying Gitchy Gitchy Goo. So instead of saying I love you back, I'm just going to say I Gitchy Gitchy Goo you too. So like this person may have a hard time saying I love you, but you know they mean that when they say certain things or do certain things. So you're just going to, you know, with that Two of Pentacles, you're going to reciprocate whatever they do to you, because that's you telling them, hey, I love you too. Oh my god, this is so cute. I like this one. I like the first reading too, but this one is just, it's giving more heartfelt. This person, I kind of feel like they need someone like you in their life, and you need them as well, because you balance each other out here. Like I said, yeah, this person's going to want to experience more childlike wonder and joy with you in this oblivion, because they didn't probably get to experience that when they were younger. They have to grow up really fast. And they felt stuck in their life, hangman, like they were just a passerby, like they were just watching life pass them by, like they were watching everybody else have fun in their life and have it pass them by, and they weren't able to do anything about it. But then when they meet you and they all jump into this oblivion, everything is just going to change. Their life is going to take on a new meaning. Okay, come on now, why don't cards want to come out? What more can you tell me? Okay, thank you. I guess I have to stop talking. I do not. At the bottom we have medicine wheel, cycle. Yeah, so wheel of fortune, cycle, wheel. This person has been through the motions, literally, and not good motions. We have winged one, trust. This person's finally going to be able to trust you. You have the sun nice and big and bright in the background again, so more sun symbolism here, where you're going to be a light in the dark for this person. So in their oblivion with you, you're happily ever after. You're going to be the sun for them. And this person could like to hear you sing, like to hear you hum. I'm hearing they will imagine you humming with their kids. Because I wasn't really getting, oh yeah, we have the sun here, we have the kids. So yeah, this person could want to have children with you, and they're imagining you humming them to sleep. The kids or them. Take it either way. If you don't want to have kids, they're imagining you humming them to sleep. So basically, you know, they didn't have a mother or whatever that sang them to sleep, so that's what you're gonna represent in their life. Could be that's what it means, or literally they like when you sing and hum, they want you to sing them to sleep, because with the hummingbird here. Now we have, I don't know how to pronounce this, but we're saying the good being worth. This person is learning their worth through this relationship. You're learning your worth as well, I'm hearing. And then another kid imagery. Yeah, this person does want to have kids with you, but they're not trying to, you know, be outright about it and say it. I have to kind of, you know, see the card and be like, oh yeah, there's kids there, they want kids with you. Like, because we're not getting like the 10 of Cups or something where it would signify them wanting to have kids with you. It's just like, they wouldn't mind. You know what I mean? Or this is just them healing their inner child first. Like, yeah, they never thought they wanted kids because they never really got the chance to be a kid. They wouldn't want to bring that kind of energy to their kids. But them meeting you, they're like, oh my gosh, this person would make such a beautiful mother or father. I have to have kids with them. I just want to see them as a parent. Or now that I have healed with them, I want to see me as a parent. And this person may want to be in nature. They want to live somewhere far off the grid. Because like if you do this, it kind of looks like this is the same image. Because the green kind of like blends into each other. So this and then the sun once again, bright and streaming in the sky. Yeah. In your oblivion, this person just wants the sun to be out all the time. They're done with the darkness. They're done with the darkness. And then we have seer prophecy. Yeah. This is what they've been dreaming of since they've been little. This is like, you remember when we used to watch all those shows when we were younger, and or read those books, and it was like, oh, this person has a prophecy. So I'm thinking of Harry Potter, for example, where he was born, and he was born with a prophecy to defeat Voldemort or whatever. And we were always like, what would it be like to be someone like that? Someone who has a purpose, someone who has meaning, someone who has a prophecy. And this person does, because like we were covering in the beginning, they were brought here for a specific reason. And I guess they have to go through these things for a specific reason, because it has to do with their purpose. It helped their purpose. So I'm just going to pull these two cards. Can I have two cards from here, please? These have time frames, a little bit of everything in it, but I want two cards to kind of end off the reading. That's one. Can I have one more card, please? But yeah, with the seer, they were just like, this is the life that I would have, that I've read about. You know what I mean? That's the kind of life they want in oblivion. The life they've seen in books, on TV, in movies. That's the kind of life they want with you in oblivion, where they get to do the cute dates. Because we know we see that in the movies, where the dates are so adorable and so cute that we're just like, why can't we have dates like that in real life? Where you're giving as much as you get. Like, everything is just fantastical, and the passion is there, the sex be good and stuff like that, and they be, you know, getting they stuff in and everything be looking right. But then when you do it in real life, it's like, this is not like in the movies. That's what they want in this oblivion. They want the movie romance with you, because they've been through a lot. They don't even feel like it. They've been, I'm gonna tell you right now, they're just like, I'm sick of my life not being like a movie. Okay, so the seer and the prophecy, this is someone who has dreams since they were younger. They've foreseen their life, and this is the kind of life they've foreseen for themselves when they were a child, or even in their younger days when they were dreaming of their perfect life. This is it, where they get to live out their childhood fantasies through you. They get to tell somebody I love you for the first time. They find someone who grounds them. They find their lighthouse. There is a song, I was trying to channel it earlier, but it cut off. Lighthouse by Baby, your lighthouse, and when it's dark, oh, I'll lead you back home. Follow me, follow me. What is it? By something in colors, dark in colors, light in colors, something. Just look up lighthouse and I'm sure they'll come up. I think it's like a light in colors or something like that. Yeah, that's what this person is. You're their lighthouse in the dark. They've been thinking about this. They just want to live in the light for once in their life. They're tired of the dark. They want to live in the light with you. So we have here Saturn, the regulator. They've had a lot of Saturn energy in their life. So I don't know where Saturn would, I don't know what placement they would have on their chart where Saturn had taken such a big part of their life, a big chunk, and not in a good way. But I feel like Saturn is then going to come in and regulate by accomplishment, duty, responsibility, completion of cycles. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. Governing time and matter, structure, achievement, commitments, boundaries, integration, restriction, and the world. So we have kind of two, like, energies here where it seems like this person is getting a new lease on life, literally. But where before Saturn would take from them, Saturn is now returning to them, which is, I guess, the Dharma here. Where things were taken before, it's now going to be regulated. So they're getting their good karma, their Dharma back. With the Dharma card that we got earlier, if you forgot. So now we have stepping stones. The process of arrival, step by step, a way out. I'll fight my way out. Write everything down far as I can see. I was channeling that song earlier in the reading that I'm doing on Instagram, so maybe that's your pile. Even though it has nothing to do with this topic, you can just check it out and see if you end up choosing that pile. It would be the one that I posted today, which will be Friday, July the 14th. Okay. So it says, keep on going, baby steps, progress, and spiritual growth. Yeah, this person has had tons and tons of spiritual growth in their life. Tons and tons of spiritual growth in their life. It feels like everything has been leading them up to this moment where they get to dance into oblivion with you, and where they're getting their just desserts. They're getting their good payback, their dharma for having to deal with so much in life, and you're going to be a part of that. So they're being encouraged to keep on going. If this resonates for you as well, which sometimes happens, like the energy for your person becomes the energy for you because you may be mirroring each other, then you're just keep going, because this person is coming. And the stepping stone here, and baby steps and step by step, like I said, the Two of Cups, they want to take things slow, which is why we didn't jump straight into the Ten of Pentacles or the Ten of Cups, because this person needs to figure out how to love first, because they've never said I love you for a lot of you. They've just been so focused on their spirituality, and they have had to go on that road first. So, you know, this person could be a seer, they could be clairvoyant, and they've, like I said, they've seen you or have had dreams about you, and you just don't know that. But when they meet you, they're going to know that it's you, but they're still going to have to take it slow once they hop into oblivion with you, because their life hasn't been all cookies and ice cream and rainbows. So they've gone through a lot. Okay, so I hope that reading resonated for you. If you'd like a personal reading about this person to learn more, my email's in the description box below. You can also DM me on Instagram. Speaking of Instagram, I have an Instagram and a TikTok where I post other, content that's just respective to those platforms. If you want to check those out, the description is it's in the description box below. I hope you're having a beautiful, wonderful day whenever you're seeing this. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you feel called to do so. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hi, group 3. If you chose, but, well, it wanted to be called Labradorite, so we're going to go with that. So you guys already have a no-nonsense kind of person on your hands here. They don't mince words, and I don't know if they're like the playful type, because if you watch the intro, these are some objects that I picked up when I was in Puerto Rico off the beach, and the other two, group 1 and group 2, had cutesy little names for them. So for example, no, that's wrong. Group 1, Patricia. Group 2, Rochelle. And then group 3, they don't want to be named. She didn't want a name, or he didn't want a name. So I said it reminded me of Obsidian, but it said no, Labradorite. So that's the name. So if you chose this one here, you may have a no-nonsense person on your hands. I'm hearing their soul is black, but I don't think that's true. They could think that their soul is black. They could dress that way and act that way and have like a very, like I said, no-nonsense, a kind of like blank kind of personality. I'm hearing only around certain people though. So that's what you're getting at first. But you may you meet them and try to give them a cutesy name, and they're like, no, I want to be called this. And you're like, we'll see. We'll see. So you're giving more positive vibes, and they're giving more, not negative vibes, just serious vibes. And I'm shuffling the wrong deck. So we're going to pull some, we're going to get to know who this person is first and foremost. Which, like I said, this person can have like a dark aura about them, or a dark aesthetic, more specifically. But it's still very grounded, and it's still represented by labradorite. I'm trying to, I don't know the properties of labradorite off the top of my head, so oh Lord, these are, yeah, that's too many. So maybe you should look it up and I'll tell you more about this person, or I'll try to look it up for you. I don't know, it's kind of a lot to put captions in the video. I prefer to just, you know, edit it and then post it. So if you want to look up what labradorite is, or you know the properties yourself, that would be, you know, helpful. But since it's the beginning of this reading here, I feel like I could just do it real quick. Okay, so who's this person? This person, yeah, this person is coming off a bit closed off. It wasn't taking this long for the other cards to come out. And the energy of the deck that you're using kind of tells you about the person you're reading for as well. And this person is not trying to, also, before I forget, this person can be soft-spoken. Because I feel like the more I'm speaking, the more my voice is kind of like going back to how it was for a whole week. And if you didn't watch the intro, my voice was mostly gone for the whole week, so I couldn't really speak, I couldn't sing, I couldn't do anything, and I was kind of like going back to there a little bit. It could have been because I was talking for group 1 and 2, but I was just talking like for group 2 and it was fine. So we'll see though. Yeah, this person can have like a very soft-spoken tone, even though they have more like a somber mood about them. We're gonna see what cards we get here. Oh, okay, I can see how that would make a little bit of sense. Oh, but okay. Oh my. Okay, hold on. It wasn't that bad. I'm sorry. I just wasn't expecting that. Okay, so we're gonna get some more cards here before I get into the energy, because I'm trying to make sure all the cards are out on the table. Yeah, this person has like a somber, very soft-spoken, reserved kind of mood about them. I don't get very playful energy for them. It's kind of like what you see is what you get. But I feel like this person does have like a underlying vibe of like mystery. Okay, so the topic of the reading is who wants to dance into oblivion with you. And I got this idea when I was listening to Oblivion by Labyrinth and Sia. So you should definitely check out the song. Either you could stop it now and listen to the song, or wait until after the reading if you're going to listen to the song at all. But yeah, the song was really good, and I got the idea for the reading, and it was just like, who wants to dance into oblivion with you? So we're gonna get who, because obviously that's the topic of the reading, and then we're gonna get what they want to happen once you get there. So once you jump into oblivion with this person, what do they want to get there? Okay. Okay, I got it. Getting the energy a little bit. Okay, so I feel like this person has been through a lot in their life, and a lot in like I feel like everybody's group person has been through so much in their life, but I feel like this person more than anything, they've been through a lot during like childhood. So okay, can I get one more card please? Thank you. Okay, yeah, so who wants to dance into oblivion with you? So we're going to get into the who, and then we're going to get into the what they want to happen once you get there. Like I was saying for the other groups, oblivion is not some made up place that this is like a fantastical reading. No, oblivion is basically oblivion is a place where time doesn't matter. So it's just like a place where basically you're happily ever after with this person. They're going to meet you, and then who wants to jump into oblivion with you? And oblivion represents your happily ever after, where whatever you want to happen is going to happen, because oblivion is like, it's a matter of what you want to happen, and not just like a place where Earth, you come here and you have to abide by the rules and do this and that. No, Oblivion is some place where you can just be and make up your own happily ever after, basically. So we have child wounded here, and it says awakens compassion and desire to serve other wounded children, opens the learning path of forgiveness. Okay, so yeah, this person was wounded as a child. They could have some trauma from childhood, or they could have been maybe like abandoned as a child. I'm hearing orphan. So literally they could have been like the way people used to take their children and their babies and take them to fire stations and abandon them there, or they lost their parents in some kind of way, or even if they did have parents, they weren't attentive. They were, I'm hearing, neglected, whether it was being neglected physically, emotionally, or like I said, their parents, like, you know, kind of passed. So because of that, this person is very sympathetic towards children, and more so children who have been hurt as well. So we also have storyteller here. So the way that this person got through all of those challenges and trials is by kind of like coming up with a new story for themselves. Because we have storyteller, but it's also with the card that I'm going to show you after. The way this person is like this bandage of light is like a circle, like a tornado, a cyclone. They use escapism a lot to get out of the harsh reality of their life, and this person kind of still does that to this day. They have like a very somber, reserved kind of mood about them, and I feel like I said that already, but I feel them to say it again, because they never felt able to fully open up and trust that people would be there, I'm hearing, in the morning. So one of their parents could have like left that in the nighttime and never came back. Like they kissed them goodnight and told them a bedtime story, and then they woke up and their parent was gone, or like gone, like physically passed away, or left, abandoned. So this person has trouble believing that people are going to stay in their life. And I was getting a different meaning from this card, but now I'm getting a different meaning. So I'm going to say both. But now that I'm getting into the energy, I'm probably just going to stick with the first one. We have gossip. That's the gasp. You heard me gasp in the beginning. I was like, oh my, because we have gossip. And I'm like, so what I'm hearing is whatever happened in their childhood, where they may have lost a parent, however they lost it, there was a lot of talk about it. So if they were left at like a fire station, which was the first example that I got, there was a lot of gossip about it in the surrounding community. If their father or mother abandoned them and left when they were younger, there's a lot of gossip about it in the community. If their parent like passed away and like I'm hearing in a fire, which is wow. And yeah, like, okay, a fire, and then this girl has like a red hair. There was a lot of talk about it. So whatever happened regarding why they were wounded as a child, or it could have been like they were violated, they were something, I don't want to really get into all that, but you know what I mean by trauma. It could be physical trauma, emotional trauma, mental trauma, just the surrounding people around you kind of trauma. There is something they went through in their childhood that left them wounded, and because of that they have an affinity for helping other kids not go through that, or kids who have gone through that, help them kind of get over that feeling. Here we have cosmic getaway with Horus. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. So this person did escape to their mind a lot during these times where things were uncertain, where their parent left and they wasn't sure they were going to come back, or just one day they were told your parents are gone and never coming back. They escaped to their mind. They, like I said, that's why they come off more reserved, because they don't know how to, they didn't learn how to express those feelings of grief and loss and separation with the people they were probably left with. You know, if they were in foster care and stuff like that, they didn't learn how to express their emotions properly in a healthy way, so they kind of internalize everything. So yeah, with Horus cosmic getaway, their mind was their safe space. Their mind was their safe place. They made up a lot of stories. It's giving kind of like delusional, where the kid is like in some far off land. I still have my parents. They haven't gone. They haven't abandoned me. Everything is still going well. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. So this person, because of that, I'm hearing they could be writers. So they wrote their own like fiction, fantasy kind of books. Or because of all that energy they harness in their mind, they're able to, what they think comes true. So there are a lot of people who what they say comes true, so you have to be careful what you say. But I feel like in their case, what they think comes true, so they have to be careful what they think. And with this gossip card here, the other meaning I was getting, it's just the basic awakens consideration for the feelings of others, honoring trust. So I kind of feel like maybe because this person could have been bullied as well, child wounded. It didn't even have to be any of the things that I said. They could have been bullied in school, and they could have had parents and everything was fine, but they were bullied in school when they were younger, and there was like a lot of gossip because of maybe how they look, their weight, stuff like that. Or just because they weren't just like all the other kids. They could have had this wild imagination, and the other kids like grew up in households where everything was kind of like they weren't allowed to nurture that imagination. So the other kids were like, oh, stop being this way and that way, and they're just like, mind your business. They was doing it anyway, but they were getting bullied for it a little bit with the gossip card here maybe. But awakens consideration for the feelings of others and honoring trust. Yeah. This person is like it's a very trustworthy person. So despite all that they have been through, once they let you in, you're in. Once they trust you, they trust you. That is it. That is all. There's nothing left to say about that. If they said they're going to do something for you, they're going to do something. So there's someone that you can trust to do what they say and say what they mean. With the Horus, now we have Joan of Arc. I don't need a man. If I'm loving you, it's because I can. I don't need your cash. I'll put my own rock on my hand. So Joan of Arc by Little Mix is coming through. But Joan of Arc is the voice of truth. Yeah. And then with honoring, I didn't even look at this card, I promise. I'm now on it. So yeah, this person is someone you can very well trust. So voice of truth. Stand strong. Focus on your purpose. Release the fear of persecution and speak your truth. So like I said, this person was someone who is or was very they, like I said, reserved, and they internalized everything, and they were just insecure as well, and just like they could have just been like a nervous and anxious child, you know, and they've had to deal with this since they were a child, which is why child wounded is coming up. If all those other things will not resonate for this person, it's just like something surrounding their childhood wounded them, whether it's anxiety, they lost a parent, they were bullied, whatever it resonates as for them. They had to overcome that with Joan of Arc here. They have to learn how to be strong in their convictions, and also they have to learn, I felt they knew their purpose early on. They knew they wanted to help kids and they could write children's books to help other kids who are going through these struggles escape. And now my voice is going like back down. Like I feel like I cleared it out and it was going well, and now I was kind of like getting more soft. So yeah, this person doesn't like to toot their own horn. They don't like to tell people too much about themselves. Now that I'm telling you, they wrote books and stuff to help kids escape. They're just like, yeah, you know what I mean? They have like a very soft-spoken voice. They don't like to toot their own horn. They don't like to, you know, shout from the rooftops about their accomplishments. And maybe because of that, it caused a lot of people to gossip about them, to just be like, I don't know what this person is really like, so I can't tell you, so I'm going to gossip about it instead. You know what I mean? So people don't know who they really are. They don't open up to a lot of people, or probably any people. And then we have Radha, which is Soul Flame. Rediscover a lost part of yourself. Experience relationship harmony and healing. So, yeah, there's a part of them that they had to learn, that they had to find, first of all, that they had to unleash, that they had to heal. Because we have focus on your purpose, release the fear of persecution, and speak your truth. And then we have rediscover a lost part of yourself. So like I feel like this person is going through a transformation from this energy, which is why my voice got louder and then kind of went back down. So this person goes through cycles of being outgoing and being, you know, confident, and then, you know, when something happens, they kind of like go back to that soft-spoken person that they always used to be. But with Joan of Arc, they're learning to overcome that. This person's still going to tell you about yourself, though. Don't worry about it. I feel like they will very much tell you about yourself. Okay, so what am I going to do next? I was going to pull some cards about what this person wants to happen when you reach that oblivion stage. So yeah, there's a part of this person that they're still learning about, but they're still allowing people to see. So they could have trouble like making friends and seeing people, so they're going to be the very quiet person in the corner, just observing, like kind of like making stories. I'm getting a message of them being the kind of person who people watches and like makes up stories about the people that they see, since they don't actually know them for real. So there's like they have like a very wild and vivid imagination. They like could write books and tell like amazing stories. They could, I can't say that, because then we have Voice of Truth, which is probably why the card came out, because I would have been like, this person could tell some tall tales. But they're like, no. Okay, heard you. No. Okay. But they could come up with like a very elaborate story in a second, and they will have you believing it. So it's not like, I'm seeing 1818 on the timestamp. So it doesn't have to necessarily be a lie, but it's just like they can tell some stories and have you believing it. They're a good like actor. They know how to turn like on the charm when they want, but majority of the time they just want to be off and have people leave them alone. So they enjoy their solitude. But I feel like when this person does meet you, you're gonna light a part of their soul that they never, felt before. With soul flame, they're rediscovering, like when they meet you, it's like rediscovering a lost part of themselves. I'm getting a message that this person could literally end up writing the story of how you guys met and your love story. So it's giving a little bit of like How I Met Your Mother, How I Met Your Father. This person could want to write a story for your future kids, if you guys plan on having any kids together, or if you even end up with this person, who knows. They could have that planned in the works. So when they meet their person, whether it's you or end up being somebody else, who knows, they have a story. Because I'm getting with the storyteller here as well, and now it came up again because I kind of forgot it, the message. It's giving the movie Bedtime Stories with Adam Sandler, where he basically has the two kids and he comes and tells them, and then we have storyteller literally, where he would tell the kids stories, and then I'm pretty sure what the stories they ended up telling would like come true in the movie. So I remember it was like raining like gumballs and stuff like that. And I think there was a movie Adam Sandler was also in, I don't know if it's the same movie, where it was a remote that allowed you to control what went on in the reality. So that could be a same movie, different movie, or you guys are just Adam Sandler fans, and that's why his movies are coming through strongly. If it's not the same, if it is different movies, you guys are Adam Sandler fans, or this person is, and that's kind of how they got through all this negativity in their early childhood life. They watch comedies. But yeah, with Bedtime Stories, I kind of feel like whatever this person thinks, kind of, I said it already though, comes true. Be in oblivion. I would say you can trust this person. Then we have the Seven of Swords. Okay, so these cards, tarot cards I'm pulling for what happens after you dance into oblivion with this person. And I kind of feel like they're going to be like, once they get into oblivion with you, they're going to be like, okay, no tall tales, no half-truths. We have to be completely transparent and honest with each other here. And that goes for them as well. Because like I said, they kind of leave a part of themselves closed off to people. They don't let people see their full self. But when you guys get into this oblivion, they're going to be like, okay, now I feel safe to kind of like, you know, show this person who I really am. And like I was saying, this oblivion is not some fake made up place. This is literally you're happily ever after with this person. That's what oblivion means in this reading anyway. This is not some fantasy reading, which is like a hypothetical, what would happen. No. This is what this person wants to happen when you guys reach this oblivion. Okay. So a lot of new experiences here, because we're having a lot of pages. And pages are not all that experienced. So this person could be kind of inexperienced. Or you could be kind of inexperienced. It could be a both kind of thing. Yeah, this person has been on the outside of life, looking in. On the outside looking in a lot of instances in their life. They were on the outside looking in. Or like I said, they always kept a part of themselves back from the rest of the world. But in this oblivion with the 7 of Swords, they're going to be like, no more hiding, no more being sneaky, no more only showing 2 swords and keeping the 5 rest to myself. That they're going to share their thoughts and their feelings with you. They're not going to hold anything back, which is nice. I like that. I want to keep getting more cards. So we have the Page of Swords here, where this person wants to learn and go on enlightening journeys with you in this oblivion. So where the rest of the people wanted to, you know, just, you know, date and have a good old time, no, this person wants to experience all the joys of life. They want to experience everything. They're not just gonna want to, you know, they do want to spend time with you and be with you, but they also want to experience the world with you as well. We got the Ace of Wands again. So some of you could felt called to pile 2. I mean group 2, whatever you want to call it. We have the Page of Cups here, which is someone who is getting more in touch with their emotions. So like I said, when you get to oblivion, they're going to want to experience all the new things there. They want to explore. They want to, you know, catch their bearings. I'm hearing get their bearings there. So when they're happily ever after, they're still gonna be like, I don't know if I believe this is true. It's gonna take me some time to get used to this. So they're gonna be, you know, yeah, a lot of beginning, a lot of new energy, a little bit of inexperience. And that is the last card I'm taking. Thank you. A lot of inexperience. They're wading the waters. They're experiencing, they're dipping their toe in to all these new feelings and experiences they're going to be feeling in this oblivion with you. Because we have the Page of Swords, and this is someone who is tentative, you know what I mean? This is someone who wants to learn, yes. This is someone who is very smart, very, you know, quick-witted, quick as a whip, smart as a whip. But you see how the person that still has their sword there? So this person is always going to be kind of waiting for things to go awry, which I'm not surprised, because they could have, like I said, had a lot of people in their life who weren't the most forthcoming. I'm hearing that song again from Hamilton. I forgot what it's called, but it's like, it's giving it the Aaron Burr energy, where he wasn't very forthcoming in about what he was about. He kept a lot of himself hidden. He didn't want, you know, and he was living a shiesty life anyway, because he was trying to hook up with that man's wife. Not that Hamilton was any better, but at least Hamilton married a respectable woman. He married some lady that was already married and had a child with her. Like, anyway, I'm not trying to get into that right now, but where was I going with this? Yeah, it's someone who's not very forthcoming with their whole life, but I kind of feel like once you guys get to this oblivion, they're gonna bear it all. Because at this point, when y'all locked in, they're like, oh, this person can't run and hide from me. So I can open up to them. I feel safe, or a little safe. This person is still gonna be wary with the 7 of Swords, the Page of Swords. Like, this person is gonna what do they call it? Breadcrumb. but not in the bad way. They're just gonna, you know, give you little by little, because they're like, you're not gonna be able to handle all this trauma if we're not trauma dump on you. You can't you're not gonna be ready to be slapped in the face with a whole loaf of bread. I need to give you breadcrumbs. That's hilarious. Why is somebody trying to slap you in the face with a piece of bread? That's hilarious. Okay, sorry. Now we have Page of Cups here. And like I said, this person is like shy. This person is reserved. This person is giving, what is it called? Wallflower. And that's kind of like how this story is going in my head. And also in the cards. So I don't know if you've seen the perks of being a wallflower, but literally, Logan meets these popular kids who are like a grade up or two up from him, and he's usually just used to being the person on the outside looking in, which is what I said earlier, right? Okay, cool. Are you with me? Stay with me. So he meets them, he gets into their crew, then he starts having this crush on the Emma Watson character. I forgot their names at this point because I watched that movie so long ago, but he starts living this crazy life with them where he's, you know, experiencing all the things he's never experienced before, which I also said, okay, you're still with me, cool. Then things start getting crazy because they're expecting him to do all these things. It's hard being in the popular group. It wasn't what you thought it was going to be. Everybody thinks it's going to be this fantastical thing, and when it also comes with a lot of people's eyes on you with the gossip card here, a lot of people talking about you, and, you know, people who don't actually know you but think that they do. So that's kind of what is going on here. This person's like shy. They're used to being the wallflower, and in this oblivion with you, they're being thrown in the deep end. I'm hearing falling in the deep end. It's that song by, what's his name? Not my man, but I was gonna say my man, Billy Raffle. It's Swimming in the Deep End is the name of the song. Where it's like this person feels like they went from the shallow end, the 2 feet, and now they're in this oblivion with you, and now they're in the 6 feet, and they're only 5'3", and they drowning. So yeah, it's gonna be like tentative. This person is like kind of shy and reserved, and it's like, you see, I was talking to the fish, all shy, like the hand behind their shoulder, behind their back, kind of stuff like that. Yeah, this person is gonna be that kind of person where they're just like more shy, they're more reserved. And when they first come into the oblivion, it's gonna be kind of like I said, they're still testing the waters. So it's gonna be like that movie, what is it called? Perks of Being a Wallflower. I don't know if you've seen it. If you haven't seen it, I wouldn't, you know, push you to see it and everything, because it was all right movie. I was mainly there for Logan because I have the hugest crush on him ever since he was in Percy Jackson, and then the first time I ever saw that boy was in Roots. No, Hoot. Well, I said Roots. That boy was not in no Roots. But anyway, it was a book they had us reading in Florida where I used to live. They had us reading Hoot, and it was basically a book about this little boy trying to save a construction site where they were trying to build over this land. But when he would walk home from school, he would be hearing owls. And he was telling the people, you can't build over this site because the owls live here. You can't do that. And the people were like, what are you talking about? Shut up. You know, but he's a little boy. Sorry, just got a low battery from my phone. How rude. This person could have a low social battery as well. But anyway, yeah. The boy was like telling them they can't build here because the owls live here. This is their home, and you can't do that, because I think there's a law in Florida where you can't build over land where animals already live there, where it's their home, I think. And the people were like, shut up, you're just like a middle school, high school boy, you're not gonna tell us what to do. But basically he ended up saving those owls in the end. And that's when I first saw Logan Lerman. He played in the movie that was to the book that they made us read in the school. So I was just like, oh, he was like the cutest little thing. And then he ended up being Percy Jackson. I'm obsessed with, you know, Greek mythology, stuff like that. So then, of course, I was watching those movies, and he was in the movie too. So I'm just like, you know, anyway, yes. So Person Being a Wallflower, I was only watching it for him. But if you want to watch it, go ahead. If you don't have to, anyway. But yeah, that's the kind of vibe this is giving me. Someone who goes from being a nobody to being thrust into the social scene, you know what I mean, or like in something that they're not used to. So we have the Four of Swords here. I'm gonna have to hurry up because my phone about to die now. How rude. Four of Swords. Like I said, it's gonna take some getting used to, but I feel like with practice, I'm hearing practice makes perfect. With practice, this person's gonna get their bearings, because the Four of Swords is kind of like the card of rest. It's a card where you're kind of like meditating on something, you're getting used to something, you're allowing things to play out the way they're supposed to. You're trusting in the divine plan when it comes to the Four of Swords, because you're just coming from the Three of Swords where your heart is broken and it's like the healing card, you know what I mean? Like I said, where you're allowing things to play out how they're supposed to. So that's what this person wants to heal in oblivion with you, and you're happily ever after with you. They want to heal. They want to heal themselves. I feel like they think a lot. They have like a lot of mental energy, because that's all that they were used to having. They're used to only having themselves and the stories that they have in their head. So when they come into this union with you and they're in oblivion and they're dancing in oblivion and y'all just, over there now, they're gonna have to kind of like get a hold on all this mental energy, because now they have someone to share it with. So they're gonna have to learn how to go through that change of only being by themselves and only having to rely on themselves and having themselves to convene with and talk to. And they're gonna have to learn how to do that with you now. Now with the Ace of Wands, they want to do some I can't, bruh. Okay, I'm hearing Bow Chicka Wow Wow, with Lil Wayne in it, okay? Because they have one where he ain't in it and the song is not giving what it needs to give, okay? So we have Bow Chicka Wow Wow, so that's what they're gonna want to do. This is the first message that I'm getting, but I'm getting just like, I got it in group too, I ain't gonna lie, but it was more like an emotional, Bow Chicka Wow Wow. This is just, this person is like, oh, I didn't know it could be like this, and now they're gonna want to go at it, nonstop with this Ace of Swords here, because Wands. Ace of Swords didn't come out, but Ace of Pentacles did, so the Ace of Swords could have wanted to come out too. At the bottom of the deck here. No, not the Ace of Swords, but yeah, this is like somebody, like I said, somebody being given a new opportunity to do something and they feel like they've been thrown in the deep end. So this person could have had experiences before in their life, but it wasn't doing what their experiences with you were giving them. It's giving more like passionate and fiery and like just hot, And they didn't have experience like that before. They weren't allowing themselves to fully immerse themselves in the experience. So we have people that be doing it just to do it. You heard me? Doing it just to do it. Okay? Sickening. I mean, to each their own. But this person could have been one of those people that were just doing it just to do it, because everybody's doing it. Why not? But then when they come and do it with you and they allow themselves to fully immerse themselves, the emotional aspect of it is now intertwined with the physical aspect of it. They're just like, oh, so this is what it could be like? I bet. You know what I mean? So that's what y'all gonna be doing over there in oblivion. Y'all gonna be doing the do. Now with the Hierophant card here, in the beginning where they wanted to make things go slow, all of a sudden, after this Ace of Wands, of course, they sick. Let me stop. I crack myself up. Okay. After this Ace of Wands, they're going to want to make things, lock you down. So now they were taking things slow with the Page of Swords. They were taking things slow with the Page of Cups. They were slowly acclimating with the Four of Swords. And then once y'all did some Bow Chicka Wow Wow, go listen to that song, by the way. It was a good song. It is a good song. Now y'all started doing the do, and they was like, oh, it could be like this? I bet. Now they want to lock you down with the Hierophant card here. They want some commitment. Where they were taking things slow, now they want to speed it up. And now they want to have this, they want to, give you some commitment and build something stable with you here in this Oblivion card. And you see how the coin is glowing? Yeah, this person going to be glowing. Whether they man or woman. They need to move. But yeah, this person doesn't want it's not going to be no wham bam, thank you ma'am. It may have started off that way. I don't think it even did. Because they took time to get to know you. You know what I mean? And then the fact that even before the Ace of Wands, we have the Four of Swords, so the person just has their head there. But I kind of feel like that's they're gonna be laying there after, just like, wow, this is what I've been, what is it called, keeping myself from this whole time. It could have been like this the whole time. Wow. They're gonna realize what they were been holding themselves back from. And then when they, make things seriously, there's still going to be some order to it. Because the Hierophant card is not just commitment. It's also about order. It's about structure. It's about what is it called, having someone that you have, like a mentor, someone that you can turn to, and someone who is going to help guide you through something. So this person is going to see you as that kind of person. You may have more experience than them, or you've experienced more life than them, kind of, and they're going to be looking towards you to kind of, you know, make sure they're doing things right. I'm hearing this person could be like a bit of a perfectionist, where they're so in their head, as we've said, where they're going to be so nervous about doing particular things. But yeah, with the Ace of Pentacles, they're going to want to give you something serious and long term after the fact. So like I said, a lot of beginnings here with the Pages and the Aces. They're going to be starting something new, going, I'm hearing, a whole new world by Aladdin. They're going to be stepping into a whole new world that they never thought was they make these stories up in their head, yes, but they didn't think it would ever be their stories as good as they are. It would ever be something they could experience in real life. Okay, now with the Eight of Pentacles, this person is going to be putting in the work to make this happen, you know. So this person sees what they could have. They're seeing what could be here in this relationship, and now they're like, okay, now they're going to be brainstorming and coming up with more things. Like, this is giving me working hard and saving up money to like have a house. So in this oblivion, you guys could have been still separated. You guys were just dating, getting to know each other, and you guys weren't together. But now with the Ace of Pentacles followed by the Eight of Pentacles, this is someone who is trying to offer you something serious. So like, oh, you want to move in together? And then when you say yeah, now they're going to go to the computer and start typing in houses or apartments or whatever to kind of make, you know, a house, a home with you. But they're going to be saving up first. So this went longer than I thought it would. This person's like, all three of these groups have been really interesting. I like y'all people out here, people. So we're going to see what else. This is, yeah, it's going to be longer, but we're going to try to, you know, yeah, this person is going to now start planning a life with you after they're ready to commit, and they ask you, and they're ready to, yeah, because the rest of these last three cards, the Hierophant, Ace of Pentacles, and Eight of Pentacles, this person is going to be ready to commit. They're going to be ready to be their authentic self. The way this person is holding their stomach is reminding me of the way another one of my husbands, y'all gonna meet all of them on this channel, okay? Pedro Pascal, he's a new one. He, in an interview, I remember him saying that he has a lot of anxiety. So he is also, I think he's like an Aries, and he loves the attention. But then there's also a part of him who becomes very anxious at the thought of people just looking at him and being too much in his business. So this is, you know, this can be someone who likes the attention and stuff like that, but it also gives them anxiety. But not even the attention. Yeah, your attention in this relationship. They want this so bad, but it also gives them a lot of anxiety. And I remember he was doing what do you want to call it? He was doing a red carpet walk with his co-star from The Last of Us, and there's a lot of him holding his, like, holding right here as the lady is doing in the card, and he asked her, I love that he asked for consent, because he's like, do you want to know why I hold my sternum or whatever? It's not sternum, but sternum's up here, your chest or your stomach. And he asked her permission to, you know, kind of trauma dump a little bit on her. And she was like, I guess she's like, sure. And then he was like, that's where I hold my anxiety. So like when he's on the red carpet and you see him holding his stomach, that's where all his anxiety kind of gathers. Can I have 2 cards, please? And that's where him holding that is kind of him keeping a hold on his anxiety so it doesn't take over. Which is very sweet. I like him. He's a wholesome dude. Y'all could be getting y'all Pedro if y'all are, you know, y'all like him. This is way too many. I just wanted 2. But yeah, that's what I'm getting here. But authenticity. This person's going to learn or want to be their more authentic self in this oblivion with you. They're going to be holding their heart and holding their stomach. Because, of course, they're going to be getting butterflies as well. Another message coming through. And they're going to be holding their heart and these butterflies like, wow, I didn't know it could be like this. 1. Can I get 1 more, please? I didn't know it could be this good. Thank you. In more ways than one. Now we have Seer Prophecy. I think this came out in group 2. So if you were called to group 2, go ahead and check that out. That was a good one. So if you're gonna lie, and it is giving kind of the same vibe a little bit, where you guys are dealing with a little bit of troubled people who have had to go through a lot in their life. And they're kind of like, this is kind of too good to be true. But it's not. Okay, so yeah, seer prophecy. They have, wait, did I not say something like that? I did say something like this in group 2 with this person. I was taken to Harry Potter, where, you know, as children, where when you come from bad homes, you watch these fantastical and like these movies and shows where there's magic, and you kind of make your own destiny, and you're like the main character in your own life, your own movie. And how Harry had a prophecy to defeat Voldemort. And this person could have been watching stuff like that, but this person was actually the one. Yeah, you could be attracted to group 2 as well, because yeah, this was the message for them as well, where their person was kind of like coming up with stories in their head of what their perfect life would be like, and then when it's actually playing out before them, it's kind of hard for them to imagine that it's true and that it's actually for them. This person could actually also wear rings a lot, wear a lot of rings with gems on it, bracelets with gems on it, necklaces with gems on it. They could be that kind of person, whether they're a man or woman. Okay, yeah. So seer prophecy, this is something that they and it said it here. It says your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. This is something they've been manifesting since they were little, because of this unstable childhood that they had. And now we have void, dark spirit moon. I was going to say that earlier. I said this rock, this stone here, it was giving me dark Lilith, a dark Lilith energy. And now we have dark spirit moon. So yeah, their personality may be a bit standoffish and a bit what is it called, I don't want to say unattractive, but like bit off-putting. There we go, that's the word. It may be a bit off-putting when you first meet them. And they could be stargazers as well. That's how you'll know this is your person. They're stargazers. They like to go out into the dark. Yeah, nature. They like to go out into the dark and stare up at the night sky. And think about what could be, and like map out their whole life, and kind of like imagine what their life would be if they lived somewhere else, stuff like that. They're dreamers. They're imaginative. They're the now I'm hearing not dreamers. That's who we are. We are the dreamers. Who sings that? It's Jungkook from BTS. Not my favorite, but you know what I mean. Get into it. Jungkook. It's dreamers. I think he sang that song for like FIFA or something when it was the World Cup. That song came out. Look who we are. Ha. We are the dreamers. Okay, now we have sacred space support. That's all this person ever wanted. That's all this person's ever wanted. And now I'm kind of like, this person's gonna come out of their shell with you, because this person has only ever wanted support, and once they get the support from you, it's over. This person could also come from a very, I'm hearing, indigenous or like a very spiritual background, where they grew up in like a very restrictive household where they're only allowed to do certain things, because we have the smudging here, then we have the feather, then we have the rose. So they could be very efficient or very well versed in a sort of physical practice. So I'm not getting tarot cards. I'm getting like they could be into roseomancy, where they know how to read the petals or tea leaves or feathers. And this is particularly taking me to white sage, which is a closed practice. I'm learning. You see, you always learn things. But I kind of feel like I'm not even going to try to say it, because I didn't grow up in that culture, but I do have Native American roots. So I kind of feel like if it's a close practice and only Native American people can use this white sage, I should be able to use it because my ancestors is Native American. But y'all said what y'all said. I'm going to give it to you. But just because I didn't grow up in the practice, I'm not going to sit here and try to claim it. But it's there. So that's what I'm kind of getting from this person. They could have roots there, and they grew up in that space. Or if that's not resonating for them, this is something that they're getting into now to kind of help them deal with all the uncertainty from their life as children. Now we have one more. We have Earth Mother, surrender. Yeah, this person could have grown up without a mother, or they could have lost their mother. Yeah, because because I was getting that in the beginning with the child wounded card. This person grew up without a mother, or they didn't have their mother in their life, or their mother left them, and because of that they had to grow up without that nurturing energy, so they never felt safe. They never felt safe and sound, you know what I mean? So they have to kind of read themselves. They have to read their own bedtime stories. They have to come up with their own bedtime stories to make sure that they slept at night. They have to stare up at the sky sometime and just be like, damn, I grew up out here with no mother. That's crazy. But yeah, and like once more, like these gems on their necklaces and stuff like that, they could wear a lot of stuff like that. They have a very awakened third eye and crown chakra, which is why what they think comes to be, and which is why they can come up with such intricate and beautiful stories. Like this person was meant to be a storyteller, and even though they've gone through all this trouble in their life, I kind of feel like this was meant for them to kind of grow. And the way their hair is water, like these stories just flow from them. They can be very, very, very connected to Mother Earth, which I said over here with the dark spirit moon, where they look up at the stars in the sky. They're very connected to the earth, and that's how they ground themselves. But also some of the stories that they do come up with, it could come from Mother Earth. She could be feeding them these stories, and it could come from them, what is it called, connecting with their ancestors, connecting with their roots. Because like the way her third eye chakra here is shining, I kind of feel like this person, like I said, has a really activated third eye chakra, crown chakra, clairvoyance, because we have seer and prophecy. So this person is, you know, able to see the life that they want and make it happen with these stories. So this person could be a storyteller, and like, because they are a storyteller, and every story they ever came up with came true. That's the kind of vibe that I'm getting here. So we're going to move on because this is getting longer than I wanted it to. And we have the element of air. So yeah, this person's very intellectual. They're very mind-based. They operate a lot from their mind. So it says intellectual, idealistic, communicative, curious, inventive, bright ideas, diplomatic, cold. It could come off cold. Like I was saying, this person comes off off-putting, but they're really just trying to protect themselves from being hurt. They're scared of being abandoned once more. Gathering information, alert, mental acuity, clever. Likely it's developing. Yeah, this is coming for you. It's developing. This person's writing their own story, and you're a part of that story, whether you end up with them forever and ever and ever or not. But this is the happily ever after. They want to dance to oblivion with you. So yeah, I'm hoping this reading ends up being your partner. And now we have geese. On a quest, migration, relocation, dependable, know where you're going, leaves no one behind, cyclical, and faithful. So yeah, this person is the kind of faithful kind of person. Like once they find their person, it's over and it's done for them. That's it. That's their person for life, which is the Hierophant card here. They're slow and steady. Slow and steady wins the race. So it took them some time to want to get to know you. Page of Swords, Page of Cups, Four of Swords. But then as soon as they experience that passion, that fire, that feeling of belonging, they immediately flip their switch, and now they're the Hierophant and the Ace of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. So it's slow and steady and then all at once, okay? And this person is on a quest. Likely it's developing. They're still on their journey, but they're coming towards you as soon as they're finished, fully healing themselves. This person is on a quest, migration, relocation. They could be relocating from somewhere. They could be relocating to where you live, or you could be relocating to where they live, and that's how you guys kind of like, meet up. But that's not what this reading is about. But know where you're going. This person knows where they're going, or they're learning how to know where they're going. And they don't leave anyone behind, because they know what it feels like to be left behind, and that's not their vibe. This person can be very habitual. They stick to something and they're going to continue doing it over and over again. The Hierophant here is Taurus energy. That's the only major arcana, so that's the major sign coming through. Taurus for Hierophant here. Okay, that's all I have for you, because I'm going to keep talking and talking and talking. I hope this reading resonated. If you want a personal reading, you can get in contact with me using my email in the description box below. You can also DM me on Instagram if you feel called to do so. Speaking of Instagram, I have Instagram and I have TikTok with their own personal separate readings from this channel. If you want to check that out, I'm posting one later. if I get the time, because the time is going by so quickly. But yeah, like, comment, and subscribe to this channel if you want to see my face more often. It's not that bad. Don't try to play me. I hope this video resonated, and I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful day whenever you're seeing this, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.